What'd you think when he went on the mic and said that he thought he won?
I know. I don't have an idea where he got that thought.
Push. Do your job.
Give us an insight into the sparring. Has he had good spars? Dropping people? What can you tell?
No, not drop. He's not a mean sparrer. He won't do that. But you see spots where he moves on angles. You know he's waiting to unload, and then he laughs because he knows he can unload and destroy him in about 10 seconds.
Big chance and big pleasure fight with legend, you know. Very strong. He's very, very fast. He's still Manny Pacquiao looks like 10 years ago.
Coach Justin has praised Manny Pacquiao's current form in training camp, saying the boxing icon is in peak mental and physical condition. However, he also warned against the dangers of overtraining, given Pacquiao's intense work ethic. The team is taking a cautious and balanced approach, carefully managing his sessions to avoid burnout. Their main focus remains on keeping Pacquiao sharp, healthy, and fully prepared for fight night.
He said, I beat that boy.
I beat that boy. I hit once. I hit him once.
Yeah, and he thought he won the fight. Moving on, Manny.
It's fine.
While many respect Manny Pacquiao's legendary legacy, some observers believe he's taking a significant gamble. They point to Mario Barrios' youth, size, and power as a dangerous combination, one that could potentially end Pacquiao's career. Though Pacquiao's accomplishments are undeniable, critics argue that knowing when to step away is as vital as knowing how to fight. To them, this isn't just another comeback or challenge. It's the ultimate test of Pacquiao's physical limits, mental resolve, and legacy. This fight could very well define the final chapter of one of boxing's greatest stories.
You go 46 years of age, not been in the ring for 4 years. He had an exhibition. I hear he didn't train for it, so maybe let's just put that down to that. But is there a concern for you that maybe, I know you get a rest, a long period of time out the ring, a rest can be as good as anything, but you know yourself, look, it's a hard sport.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of concern. I could be wrong, but I do. I think that Manny is more than capable of handling himself in the ring. With just about anybody, there are a few guys out there I'm like, no, don't even try. But I'm not going to do that. But I do think against Mario Barrios, I think he'll be all right. And I think he'll be more than all right. He'll be able to win this one.
Despite his legendary career, Manny Pacquiao still faces doubt from critics. Many see Mario Barrios, a younger, stronger fighter and former champion in a heavier division, as a serious threat. At 46, questions loom. Can Pacquiao truly defy time and claim another world title? While fans admire his courage, others wonder if this is the one mountain too high, even for him. Comparisons to late career success stories like Bernard Hopkins and George Foreman are common, but Pacquiao isn't chasing anyone's legacy, he's building his own. His hand speed, still sharp, defies his age. But it's his unshakable self-belief that stands out most. Those within his camp insist this isn't about clinging to the past or reliving glory days. This comeback is about proving he's still elite. For Pacquiao, it's not just a fight, it's a message to the entire boxing world. He's far from done.
And that's the only thing that I'm worried about is that, he's not notorious for that defense. He's susceptible to being hit, and, we all are talking about Pacquiao's speed. We're talking about his legs. We're talking about his conditioning. But the one thing that doesn't go away from men until you're past 55 is power. So I think there's an opportunity for I rocked him on several occasions throughout the fight. My footwork was very challenging for him. So Pacquiao still brings in that crafty, challenging footwork and some angles. I could see it challenging Mario Barrios. Now, I don't know what kind of strategy him and his team are developing, but if they want to stay on this high, they want to stay at the top. When you're fighting a legend like Manny Pacquiao, you need to bring tactics into play, strategy into play, And of course, it's not guaranteed, right? You bring in plan A, maybe plan A doesn't work, So you got to have plan B, and then plan C is, okay, just fight him. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's nice to be a little tactical and see if you can implement your tactics throughout the fight. Because if so, round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, oh wait, the fight's going the way I want it to go. And that's the purpose of tactics. It's your opposition, it's their job to not let it go the way that you want it to go. But they have to prove it in the moment. Not just in the moment, he has to prove it in this stage of his career at 46 years old.
Mario Barrios is fully aware of the challenge that lies ahead. He holds immense respect for Manny Pacquiao, not just for his legendary resume, but for his unpredictable style that has baffled top fighters for years. In response, Barrios has committed to an intense and focused training camp. His sparring and conditioning are specifically designed to match Pacquiao's speed and movement, showing he's leaving nothing to chance. Barrios isn't underestimating the moment. He's preparing for a high-stakes, elite-level battle with one of boxing's all-time greats.
No, I just, I've been on top of it for a while. I've been doing this now been professional now for 12 years. So, yeah, kind of just learning fight by fight. In between camps, I'm staying a lot more disciplined. This camp, of course, we got rumors of it way back. So I had this fight in mind. I just didn't know when it was going to play out. So I had just been on top of everything that I should have been, from months back. And yeah, and the training has been great also. So kind of just one of those camps where everything has fallen into place. But yeah, I definitely feel, I'm, like I said, I'm in my prime. I feel like I'm at the age where I'm looking, to have the most success in my career right now.
Boxing analysts consistently emphasize Manny Pacquiao's complete skill set. At 46, his power remains dangerous, and his footwork is still sharp and agile. With decades of experience in high-stakes championship bouts, Pacquiao holds a clear edge when it comes to handling pressure. While Mario Barrios is seen as a talented and rising contender, many believe he may fall short against Pacquiao's superior ring IQ and instincts. The Filipino icon's ability to adjust on the fly could be the key factor that determines the outcome of this clash.
I think that Manny Pacquiao was better than Mario Barrios in every facet of the game, from power, from speed, combination, footwork, even at this age. So I got him above Manny. Now it's all about if it's going to work at that day of the fight. Technically wise, Manny Pacquiao was way better than Mario Barrios. Way too many levels above him. Remember what Mike Tyson did for Jake Paul? And I know there was a lot of people that was mad, how Mike Tyson at the age of 60 gonna be fighting? That's not bad by Jake Paul. But let me tell you like this. Leading up to the fight, the reason why it did 73,000 people, Dallas, Texas, not just because of Jake Paul, it's because Mike Tyson, the way that he was training, the way that he was looking all caught up, made you believe, because what Mike Tyson, few fighters in the history of the sport of boxing, left the impression that they ignited the emotions of the boxing fans.
Mario Barrios is approaching this fight with laser-focused discipline, leaving no detail overlooked. Reports reveal he's adopted a strict, structured lifestyle in preparation, supported by a team of dietitians and strength coaches. He's training to go the full 12 rounds if needed, ensuring he's in peak condition. Barrios' commitment and serious mindset show he fully understands the magnitude of the challenge. Facing a seasoned veteran like Manny Pacquiao requires nothing less than
You're motivated, you're fighting an icon, so you leave no stone unturned to be prepared for this fight. And like I said, again, he's super motivated, and when a guy's super motivated, it's a lot easier to work with him in the gym. I'm sure as Algieri knows, Paulie knows, and you know yourself, just as common sense, with that kind of motivation, it's a different level.
Bob, how do you go, how do you not slip into the pitfall of, sort of not getting sort of enamored with the hype and the sort of promotion of the fight and sort of overlook Manny? Manny's a little bit older. He hasn't looked good recently, but it's still, it's still, like you said, it's still an icon. You want to prepare for the best Pacquiao, but in your mind, how do you how does Mario stay focused on okay, I got to prepare for the Pacquiao old, just to, I don't know, I can't rely on an old Pacquiao to show up. Obviously, no one should think like that, but how do you let that not fluster you in camp and the day-to-day operations? Obviously, you said he's motivated, but mentally, how is he?
Well, like I told him, I was one that picked Keith Thurman to beat Manny Pacquiao, and I was there ringside that night, and lo and behold, Thurman's on the deck in the first round. The 12th round finishes, and Manny Pacquiao was raising his hand, and he was at 40-41 at that time. So I told him that's the Pacquiao that we have to prepare for. That's what you have to envision in your mind. And he's been super motivated for this camp. And like I said, he knows this is the opportunity of a lifetime. you beat a guy like Manny Pacquiao, you get that on your resume, regardless of what age he is. It takes you to another level, just with a general fan. And so I think it's super, super important that he stay focused, which he did.
Keith Thurman, who has shared the ring with both Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, provided a thoughtful take on their upcoming showdown. He highlighted Pacquiao's trademark speed as a key weapon but stressed that endurance and footwork will be crucial. Thurman noted that age could work against Pacquiao if the fight drags into the later rounds. In his view, the outcome will depend on Pacquiao's ability to absorb punishment, stay agile, and keep his composure, either dictating the pace or risking a decline as the fight wears on.
What were you guys laughing about? Okay. What were you guys laughing about at the face-off? Because you started laughing.
What is that?
In the face-off, you guys were laughing quietly.
I asked him where's the horse.
What is that?
He said, I live in Texas.
Guys, you're gonna knock the thing down.
Oh, hey.
Manny, Foreman and Hopkins, when they won fights at this age, they didn't really have their speed anymore. Why are you going to be the exception to the rule? Still have great speed at 46.
Oh, Manny Pacquiao is different compared to others. I'm so thankful to God because of the strength and condition, body condition and health, good health that He gave it to me. I always give honor to God because without the Lord my God, I'm not here. I'm no longer here to continue my fight. But, I asked from the Lord, He gave me another chance and this is the chance. So I'm excited for Saturday for the fans to give a good fight.
Sean Porter expressed strong confidence in Manny Pacquiao, noting that many still underestimate the boxing legend. Despite his age, Porter believes Pacquiao has repeatedly proven doubters wrong. He emphasized Pacquiao's sharp combinations, relentless pace, and exceptional ring IQ as enduring strengths. In Porter's eyes, Pacquiao still possesses the tools to surprise the boxing world once again and potentially defeat a younger, dangerous opponent like Mario Barrios.
Really, do I think that the Aztec warrior, the great WBC champion of the world, Mario Barrios, not only will he win this fight, but he will knock out Manny Pacquiao and send him to retirement. All respect to the legend, Manny will forever be remembered as one of the greats, one of the true greats. And some might even make the case that he is the greatest of his time, and especially for his weight classes. The way that he was able to jump 8 divisions in the smaller weight classes, you can definitely make the case that Manny is the greatest or one of the greatest to ever do it in his weight categories, the 8 divisions that he was able to conquer. But if you actually precisely watch how Mario Barrios uses his lead hand and even uses his backhand, you will see that he has the perfect punch arsenal to stop Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, he will be looking to blitz Mario Barrios, do that legendary step in, that blitz, that lightning speed blitz with the 7 to 8 punch combos. But let me tell you this, not only will Mario be prepared for that, but Mario has the perfect antidote for Manny's blitz, which is number 1, his lead, powerful, sharp, long jab. And not only does he throw the jab.
Manny Pacquiao responded to reports of being knocked out in sparring, downplaying the incident by saying he was hit once and didn't understand why his sparring partner thought he'd won the exchange. He clarified it wasn't a real knockout and didn't take it seriously. Pacquiao dismissed the claims as exaggerated, making it clear he remains focused, composed, and fully confident in his training as he prepares for the upcoming fight.